Hi, I'm Rajesh and welcome to another edition of Vlogging with Rajesh G. How are you guys doing today? I hope all of you are doing great and I hope it continues that way. So, my today's topic is about security checks at the airport. It was very recently that I took my first flight because I was very scared of the takeoffs and landings and I wanted somebody with me on my first flight. And usually, things were not planning out, and I was like, okay, let me just leave it maybe some other time. But this time, it so happened that I had to go to Goa with my friends, and the train tickets were closed. And the only option available to us was flights. So my friend booked flight tickets, and I was happy because, he was there with me. So I thought the journey would be very smooth. But since it was my first flight, I had a lot of inhibitions, a lot of queries, a lot of thoughts in my mind, and I had went through a lot of articles on internet. I had called up a couple of my friends because I didn't knew about the multiple security checks, how to arrange my baggage, and a lot of other things. Every time you do something for the very first time, you were a little scared. Since I have come back, I decided to shoot a vlog on this topic because I thought it will be helpful to many first time flyers like me because I reached out to multiple people, gathered a lot of information. Few were there, few were missing, but my journey was smooth because I had my friend with me. He was well versed with the entire process, but that may not be the case with everybody. So this vlog is for all the first time flyers in any domestic flight. Initially, I thought it was, direct flight, but when I received the tickets, I saw that it was not a direct flight, but a connecting flight. That means I had two takeoffs and two landings. And these were the two things which I was really, really scared of. And I literally yelled or scolded him. I don't know what the hell. Here I was finding it very difficult to take one takeoff and landing, and here you are. You have booked me on a flight wherein I have to take two takeoffs and two landings. He was like, that was the only option which was available because direct flights were pretty expensive and the frequency was less. So he decided. I was like, okay. So let me tell you, after my flight experience, it's like takeoff is cool. Landing for me was little difficult. Maybe I will shoot a vlog on my complete, first flight experience. So when you enter an airport and you're at the entrance of the airport, this is the first level of security check where your ticket as well as your photo identification card is being checked. And let me tell you, if there is any flaws in either of these two things, you will not enter the airport. So please be very sure about these two things. We had two tickets booked, one for me and one for my friend. So when we entered the security check, even I was asked for my photo identification card, which I just showed it to them. So if you have five members from a family on booked on a single ticket, each one of you will have to show your photo identification card. Without that, you will not be allowed to enter the airport. First thing. Second thing, due to this corona times, we had to put our masks up. So when you are going for the security check, the security person will ask you to pull down your mask. Once he sees your face and cross checks it with the identity card which he has, after that he will ask you to pull it up and you get inside the airport. First check is over for you. Now once inside the airport, I'll tell you, it's an amazing feeling inside the airport. It's very good. You should experience it once. So you will see there are multiple desks of various airlines like, Indigo, Air India, SpiceJet, and things like that. So when you have booked your ticket, you know through which airlines you are traveling. All you need to do now is to go to the desk of that particular airline and tell them that, ma'am, I'm traveling for this particular flight. Give them the ticket. They will issue a boarding pass to you. Let me tell you, boarding pass is very important because without that, you can't board an aircraft. And for the next round of security checks, this boarding pass is going to play a very crucial role. So always keep it handy and safely. And it is at this place, your check-in luggage. That is the luggage which you won't be carrying with you throughout your journey, will be deposited and it will be tagged, and you will get it at the destination where you will be getting down from the aircraft, despite the connecting flights that you're taking. From here on, you will be only carrying
cabin
this
baggage.
baggage will be with you all throughout the journey. So once you have deposited your luggage, you have the third round of security checks. This is going to be an intense one, so be prepared for it. For this particular security check, you will be asked to show your boarding pass as well as your face one more time. Once you have done both of that, then you will be allowed to enter an area where you will be seeing lots of trays and baggages being screened on a trolley. Now, this is the place where you will have to take out all your electronic gadgets like laptop with its charger, mobile with its charger, your power bank, your tab with its charger, your smartwatch with its charger, your wallet, belts for men, everything you need to put it on the tray, and the remaining things keep it in the handbag which you're carrying with you and put it in that tray so it will go through the screening. And in the meanwhile, by the time your bags are being screened, you can go for a metal detection check, wherein a security personnel will check you. And if you're all clear, you will enter the other side. And it's at that side you will be getting your bags. And yes, don't worry, there is a place, you can lift your tray, you can put your tray at a particular place, you can put all your things back to your bag calmly, safely. Okay, now there are certain items which are prohibited to be carried in an aircraft. And if found any of those items in your bag, you will have to open your bag in front of the security personnel and they may confiscate it. That means you won't get it back. So please be very sure about the things you are carrying with you in your check-in luggage. Giving you all these sermons right now about your cabin baggage as well as your check-in baggage, but ask me how frightened I was. I had gone through the entire list which I was supposed to carry, which I were not supposed to carry, and based on that, I just packed my bags. And one more time at the desk, at the airline desk, I rechecked with them, and they said, "No, sir, you can carry these things." It was only after that I heaved a sigh of relief and I went up. So please be very sure about these things. And one most important thing is, please don't carry any cigarettes or lighters because both of these things will be confiscated. Okay, let's try to make it simple. So once you are done with this intense security check, you reach the waiting area. Now, one more time, take out your boarding pass. Your boarding pass will have a flight number and you will see a big screen in front of you. Now you need to see in that screen at which gate your aircraft is going to be placed. And based on that, you need to go to that particular gate and nowhere else. So once you have located at which gate your aircraft is going to be placed, all you need to do is to go to the waiting area of that particular gate and be seated. And once there is an announcement for the boarding of passengers for that particular flight, stand in the queue and here one more time or the last time you will undergo a security check. So in this security check, they will check your boarding pass and your name. They will be cross-checked, and if everything is fine and clear, you will be allowed to enter the aircraft. And please sit on your own seats and not anybody else's seat. And if in case you're finding any difficulty in locating your seat, all you need to do is to take help of the air hostess who are present in the
Aircraft.
to help you. And one most important thing, please be on time, because if you are late, the aircraft will make 2 or 3 announcements for you, and after that, the doors will be closed. And once closed, these doors will not open, and you will miss your flight as well as your money. So make it a point to reach the airport before time so that you can finish off all these security checks, reach the waiting area for the aircraft to place, and have a smooth boarding as well as a flight. So I hope this video was informative for you. If that's the case, like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, post your thoughts in the comment section, and until my next video, bye bye, take care, and make it a point to take your first flight as soon as possible.